2, 1, cry. Lights, camera, action. Cry. Check. See if I'm crying or not. See me? Kind of blurry. Hear me? Check. Because I ain't a double check. Make sure I could be seen, heard. You see me, hear me. You see me, hear me, and such. Some of the senses that I cry havoc. I'm thankful to be able to have all my spiritual, heavenly, physical senses. I say there's more than the ones that they say there are. Some people say there's 7 senses, 9, 21, 22 if you count sense of being spiritual sense. Here I'm going to be focusing on some of them, listening, to listen, to speak, to see, to spiritual, discern. About to sneeze here. I don't blow out the microphone. I sneeze too loud. Break your ears. But listening, seeing, and speaking are important. I remember having, especially in spiritual sense, I remember having to conduct an experiment in school where we were to journal our experiences in having the lack of one of those senses that we choose, having a lack of having a sense. Any sense, money, or common sense. I'm lacking at times. I chose sense of speech. Not being able to speak. Believe it or not, in school, which after only a day, I broke silence to speak when I was mad at my family for no reason, or what I thought was a reason or not. Emergency situation, somebody was needing help. So they were trying to figure out what to do. They probably had a sense about them. I didn't, since I couldn't speak. I wanted to speak. To throw my 2 cents in there of sense, of not good sense or bad sense. So I drove to the nearest fire station to get help. Since cell phones were not available quite yet, trying to communicate without a sense is difficult. For those that are permanently challenged without one of them, I give my admiration and praise, for they endure and are able to communicate in other ways and better ways than we are. Good or bad situations, we want to cry, moan, and complain about it. I was looking at the word cry and moan and complain. Cry, the word cry. Cry havoc comes to mind. Cry havoc could mean to cause disorder or confusion, military terms. Havoc in the military age is meant to direct soldiery to pillage and chaos. May Lord, I say good stuff, not bad stuff, because I'm researching this. Cry havoc. Military, being around military and others, you learn different cries. Good, the bad, not so good. The cry havoc comes to mind as with havoc, soldiery to pillage and burn, but thankfully nowadays, no. The Geneva Convention frown on that. Keep that from happening. Could have been prevalent back long ago in the Middle Ages. I meant to direct that, but then I hear military years ago, but different cries, good cries, bad cries, and they would say one of those cries that would dive down to the bad part of cry havoc, soldiering to pillage and chaos. It's not good. I mean, control that. And Shakespeare, cry havoc, let slip the dogs of war. Another famous saying in Shakespeare play. Written by William Shakespeare, to allow the dogs to run and hunt. The term sports and battle, there are cries, whether they be chants of good or bad. May I focus on the good. To promote goodwill, not bad will. To promote goodwill, righteous cry to the Lord for help. As I read Psalm 34 and 17, Psalm 34, verse 17, the righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of their troubles. So that be my cry havoc. Righteous cry to the Lord for help. He heareth and delivereth out of their troubles. follow-up verse. Some extra meaning. How do we cry havoc? The bad way? No, the good way. James 5:16. James 5:16 says, confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. So my challenge should be today, all day, every day, to cry havoc. Let slip the righteous cry to the Lord for help. Cry havoc. Let slip the righteous cry. Cry havoc. Let slip the righteous cry to the Lord for help. With effectual fervent prayer, keeping it simple. Love the Lord and love your neighbor yourself. Pray, fast, meditate, and give. Just as the verse is talking about, and it's good to let it out in goodwill, not bad will, because let it out not to let others have to totally bear a burden, but that we can be effectual, fervent prayer for us to avail by confess our faults one to another in a tactful, righteous, uplifting, goodwill way. Goodwill way. That's the way. Cry havoc. My challenge. You listen or not, feel free to comment, follow it, what have you. This is my 5 minutes of expanding and crying good havoc. Every morning, 8 a.m. on the weekend, 7 a.m. during the week, rain or shine. Big man upstairs willing. Let's go to him with thoughts and prayers, actions and deeds. Doing good things for him. Let his will be done, not ours. Salute you, simplify is faithful, simplify and never die. Cry havoc. Let slip the righteous cry to the Lord. Signing off for now. Have a good one.